Hello, I'm Cammy G, and welcome back to our Fortnite Save the World quest videos. So today we're going to hunt the Titan. So I'm sure many of you guys have probably done this before, but those of you who are a bit newer to the game, potentially not already got all the way to the end of Twine and stuff, you may not have done this before, because it's not in the main branch of quests. It's sort of a side quest, I suppose, optional. You don't really need to do it. As I say, for the main story path. So I've done it before on my main account, obviously, multiple times, pretty much just when it comes back round, to get all the rewards and stuff. But yeah, what we're doing effectively is the first stage is to, track the Mist Titan. So you'll have tracks on the floor, you'll see a paw print on the map. So if I can just get away from these guys, you can see a paw print on the map at the bottom right there. It's also on the mini-map. That area will have a sort of footprint on the ground, a huge footprint, because this is a big boy. So there's going to be a track for the Titan. And yeah, the first stage of this quest is to investigate 6 tracks. Now I believe you can get 3 per mission. So I did this at the very start of this season, so about 3 months ago on the main account. So it's been a while since I've done it. I think it's 3 per iteration, so at this point we're gonna have to do this mission twice, which is fine. I don't know if I'll record the video twice, or we'll see how it goes. We've got a randomer in here, which is why I wanted to get this video recorded now, because I figured it'll be easier with someone else. Now I appreciate this mission was power level 28 and we are 42 at this point, just because of where we are in Plankton in the main quests. That's a survivor. I'm just gonna let him die because I don't know. I'm a horrible person. Oh, there's another track. Oh, maybe it's 4 total. I don't know. I'm sure I had to do it twice, but maybe it's something to do with the power level you play at. Whether it's in Twine or lower down. I don't know. We'll find out once we scan this. Okay. Destroy the weak spot. So we're going to use our Super Shredder for this, probably. So he's going to land down in that area. If you are stood in that purple area, you will take damage, by the way. So let's just ping away at this. Now we can pop this down, and we do have a timer of 3 minutes on this, which may seem like a lot, but once he gets going... Oh my god, and if our accuracy is shocking as well. Now there are better weapons to use for this. Specific weapons. I'm just going to use what I have, obviously, in a real-life scenario. If you guys are at this sort of level in the game, Plankton, Stonewood, Canny, wherever, you're not going to have all of the weapons you want yet. All the super powerful weapons, whether it be Xenon Bow or, whatever it might be. Hello? Where's he gone? Oh, did we deal enough damage? Oh, we did. Okay. We've got more tracks to do then. That was intense, and now it's stopped. I probably could have shuffled my inventory around. That guy was using a bow. I didn't actually see what he was using, but yeah, there's certain bows in the game that, do a lot more damage to... Well, weapons in general, actually, sorry. Not just bows. There's certain weapons in the game that deal more damage to sort of structures and stuff like that. Like not Mist Monster, the Titan, and, the mythic... Titan boss and all that stuff. There's certain weak points that are, I guess, classed more as structures than just like enemy mass, I guess, like flesh. So it can be beneficial to use those weapons. Now I do think we have some, I don't want to just use OP stuff against it though, because that seems a bit, unfun, I guess, would be the... I'll keep using what we've got, because again, I don't want to make it like really, really easy for us. There's no point doing it in that sense. Like, it is still quite easy because we're high power level, but this is the highest one I can actually access at the moment. Now we could unslot some survivors to make our power level go down, but I don't know. I don't see the whole point in doing that. We'll just go as we are. I have stopped leveling up survivors and stuff like that. I just want to get this weapon up here, by the way, while I'm just talking. Just get that real quick. And he's going to land there, so let's move. Oh! I still managed to hit us. Now we've got another weak spot to get. So we got the one on his head, and now there's one on his arm. So yeah, as you can see, we're not doing too much damage to it, really. And I don't think the Teddy really does too much damage either. I'm not sure why I picked to play as Outlander, to be honest. Probably would have been better choosing Commando, because Commando does, going Commando, the perk for soldiers, does a lot of damage to sort of structures. That's why we were able to use it in dungeons for the monoliths and such. Ooh, he's very close to gone though. A few more shots here. Nice. The other guy got the winning shot. Yeah, he's using a bow. Is it the Xenon? It looks like the Xenon. Kind of hard to tell when he's moving about, but yeah, that's one of the better weapons in the game. It's it's got its perks for one, being able to tag out structures effectively, as you can see when he's shooting the weak spot and it's doing a lot of damage. Bows just in general are good damage. They're effectively classed as snipers, aren't they? So they're usually a bit slower to you have to keep loading in a new arrow each time, which gives it a slow rate of fire, but they do high damage just like snipers. Obviously you might have some that are a bit quicker and do a bit less damage, that type of thing, just to balance things out and to have a bit of variation. But where was I going with this? I don't know. The Xenon bow not only has good damage because of that, but the arrow also sort of acts in an area. It's got quite a wide hitbox effectively, I guess. If you've ever played like Overwatch, you'll probably know what we're talking about with that. Like Mercy's pistol shoots a projectile that has a very wide... Oh my god, we jumped straight in the middle again. I am stupid. Alright, well now we're just shooting the Titan in general now, so yeah, we're just shooting him in the face. Didn't get to put that down. So I'll just probably use my pistol just because we have loads of sniper ammo. And that's what this pistol uses. I feel like it's effective. If he charges... No, he's not going to, but we can do this. And I appreciate this other guy is doing most of the damage here, which I feel like we might have struggled had we not had teammates. I don't know. It is quite a difficult mission. I won't lie. I won't lie. It depends on the build used, obviously. Going Commando, I think, is very strong against it. Because, well, it just does a lot of damage very quickly. And if you've got a good build, you can get that. Oh, we actually did most damage. Okay, well, that's actually quite interesting. I don't think we would. Probably because it classes the damage we did against the small enemies, which does help, because they can be very annoying in a mission like this. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick, I guess, questline playthrough type vibe for this. I have been neglecting it all season. I don't know why. I don't find it overly fun to do those missions, because you're not... You know me, I'm a builder guy. I like to build, I'm more of a builder guy when Kyle has his little introduction. So yeah, I don't really prefer missions that are all combat. Like, I do like combat, don't get me wrong, I love combat, but I don't know, I feel like this isn't a game centered solely around... I mean, well, I don't know, that's maybe not true. There's a lot of builds and variation you go for. I don't know. I just prefer trapping. Like, that's effectively is a short answer. I prefer trapping. That's pretty much it. I don't know if we have another step for this. So destroy crystal weak points. So this is the one that's going to take us a while, because, well, you saw there, we only destroy weak points twice. But we do get the copper primal flame bow, though. I don't know why I always say copper in front of it. I mean, it's just because it's there and I'm reading it, but that's just what it starts out as. Obviously, you can level it up and it'll become, silver, malachite, and so on. But yeah, I'll probably do another video showing the first step of that, and then I'll just do the rest off camera. You don't need to see me do it another 3 times. I'll probably hop in with the Spitfire build for the Going Commando to show the effectiveness of that against the weak points and the boss in general. Try and find another mission with players, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. As usual, I love to thank you guys, because you guys make my dream become more of a reality every day. So thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Every single one who watches, but obviously I really appreciate those who keep coming back to the videos, because you guys are just amazing. So thank you, everyone. Just wanted to get that out there, and yeah, have a great day. But I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye bye.